This week, we'll be going over all of the collectibles in the Medieval Sulfur Fields map in Spongebob Squarepants, the Cosmic Shake. These are all going to be required for the Wanna See Me Do It Again achievement, which is for collecting all of the collectibles and doing all the things on every map, plus defeating the final boss. For the Sulfur Fields itself, we're only going to have 19 collectibles, and as always, I'd recommend waiting until the very end after you beat the game to even go through and do any of these, because some of these are going to require you to get abilities from later on in the game anyway, so might as well wait. And as a side note, we do make written versions of all of our guides over on our website, so make sure you go check that out if the written versions would be more your thing. And now, let's get to hunting. For our first checkpoint on the map with collectibles, we have the Cloud Slide checkpoint. For coin 1, while you're on the Rainbow Road surfing down, you'll eventually reach a bubble surfboard that you'll need to ride. Instead of going through the main path, you're going to go to the right and grab a hook that leads to this coin. Then we can move on to the Garden Maze checkpoint and get coin 2. Once you get to the maze, you'll go to the fountain, and nearby you'll find a purple reef blower button. Hit that and complete the challenge to get this coin. Coin 3 will be after you go into the maze itself. You'll go in, to the left, and through the red arch, to the right again, and then you'll finally come up to a reef blower. Take that and use it to suck in mushrooms to shoot down the purple goo barriers. Keep going down that path, destroying them until you finally come up to this coin. Then we can move on to the Castle Courtyard checkpoint to get coin 4. Once you get to the castle's drawbridge, you can drop down into the moat and ride the boulder. Go around the castle, destroying all of the barrels until you end up getting back to the start and you'll get the coin. Coin 5 will be during the seahorse riding section. While going through there, make sure that you're trying to take the route to go up high and then over to the right so that you can get this coin. You might miss it the first time as it's pretty easy to miss, but if you just go through that section again, you can grab it. Then we can move on to the Twitchy's Cottage checkpoint for coin 6. Once you get up to the witch's hut, you can look down opposite of the witch to find a button down below. Go activate that and then go up the path that it shows to get this coin. Coin 7 will be right after the seahorse. You'll drop down to the platform with a reef blower and then you can take it to destroy the purple goo barriers until you finally get this coin. You can also start grabbing the potion ingredients for Gary's side quest here. You'll need to start the side quest in Bikini Bottom by talking to Gary and then head out there to talk to the witch about making a potion. Then you can grab these collectibles. Ingredient 1 will be obtained from up near the witch. Just look out into the open and you can glide over to this tree trunk to grab it. And then we can move on to the Meanderson River checkpoint for coin 8. Once you get to some rapids, you'll go down the path to the left, through some rings, and eventually you can drop down to a wall of tikis. Destroy those and you'll find this coin behind a waterfall. We can also get the golden spatula for this map in this area. Once you go across the river over some moving platforms, you'll have a tree trunk that you can go through. So go through there and defeat the enemies, and then climb up the platforms on the side of the cliffs to get up to the top of the tree trunk to get the spatula. The spot location on the map is also going to be in the area. Going back over to the ledges, you can look to the left and you'll see an inflatable pad. Activate that and go across to get on a bubble hoverboard to get to the other side and you'll find Spot sitting on a ledge. Ingredient 2 will also be in this area. For this one, as you're looking at the river near the beginning, you can go to the far right to grab this by the waterfall. Then we'll have to move back over to the Castle Courtyard checkpoint for some potion ingredients. Ingredient 3 will be near the blacksmith shop. Ingredient 4 will also be in this area, but you'll need to go below the drawbridge to find this one. Then we can move on to the Bard Audition checkpoint for potion 5. This one will be to the left of the entrance. For coin 9, you can go to the leftmost back part of the courtyard and press the karate kick button to activate a karate kick challenge. Then just go through kicking all of the balloons to get the coin. Next will be coin 10. It'll be up on top of the castle walls. Just press the button near the castle doors to start a bubble surfing challenge, and then finish that race in time to get this coin. Then we can move on to the Dormitory Hall checkpoint. Once you're inside the castle, you can climb up until you get to the first jumping pad. Rather than going through the rings, you'll turn around and jump onto the platform with a large jelly. Then just platform behind the pillars to get to the bed with the coin. Ingredient 6 will be at the end of the dormitory area. Once you get to the next checkpoint, just turn around and look over to the left where you'll see it sitting. Then we can go back to the garden maze checkpoint to get the last ingredient, ingredient 7. You'll go into the maze and immediately turn to the right to find this one. And with that, we have all of the collectibles on the Medieval Sulfur Fields map. Now go check out my playlist for the rest of my Cosmic Shake guides.